Well, no one loves the county fair better than Mike DeWine, and no one loves the state fair better than I do. But I don't know the answer to your question yet. I think we've got to take this, a few weeks at a time, see exactly where we are. Big events, or not even that big events, where we are mixing together, are pretty problematic. As long as this monster is out there. And so we'll take a look, we'll kind of look at where we are. But as we look at the sequence of what things are opened and how they're opened, your bigger events, your concerts, your fairs, your sporting events, those are going to be tougher. And those are going to be towards the end of the openings because this is groups coming together. And again, while we want to be able to provide safe places for people to work, we want to get the economy moving again, all that pretty much goes out the window when you're mixing people together in a small facility. So I'm not ruling them out. There may be ways of doing this that I have not thought about or don't know about. If you look at your county fairs, what's the heart and soul of the county fairs? 4-H, FFA, it's kids. And the thought that kids are not going to be wouldn't be able to take their lambs to show is just, I think that's just horrible. So it's something we all have to work through, and this is not just me. This is county fair boards and other people are going to have to kind of work through and figure this out. But they are challenging. It doesn't mean they can't be done, but by their nature, they're quite challenging. Workplace, it's easier to control. Not every workplace, but workplaces you can come up when we're going to do these 5 things or 7 things, and we're going to do them well, and we're going to check temperatures, and we're going to do all this. When you get into bigger events, really the stuff we like, the stuff that makes, that we all really like, and that's what's tough about this period that we're in, whether it's lasts for a year, whatever it lasts. I mean, it's going to be tough for bigger events.
Ben, could I add, Governor, to that? Ben, I just want to say that there's science behind all of this. So many things we talked about in the beginning, but maybe we haven't talked about in a while that bring us back to the basics. This is a novel virus, and the world is learning together. All the best scientists now around the world and in this country and every state are learning. And so there remain these unknowns, and each day we know more, every day we learn a little more, it evolves. But what we do know is this: one of the things about this virus is it's slow. It takes up to 14 days incubation period. It might be another week till you show symptoms. You might be asymptomatic, and then hospitalizations follow that, and deaths have followed that. So as we return, and as a world, we learn and watch from the moves we make and understand how this virus affects us, we'll make moves, smart moves, small moves at first, logical, science-driven moves, and we'll watch what happens, and we'll have to watch our numbers and the spread of the disease. And we'll probably make moves on a 2 to 3 week period, because that's how long, that's the science, that's how long it will take for us to get through an infection cycle and kind of another week to see the data come back and see what impact it's had. So that's what I predict, no matter what model and who studied this anywhere in the world. And each, you'll see it, just like we went into this, each state kind of trying to, we learn, and then we say, oh, maybe you could do this one thing this new way. I think you'll see us learn, and I think you'll see us learn in increments of opening, but being cautious in that. Thank you.
Thank you both.
And let me just add to that, from our perspective of trying to make policy, try to guide the state, not only the things that I mentioned that are the variables, but new science discoveries and new information. I'm optimistic that we're going to find, the scientists who are working on this night and day are going to find different things. They're going to find things that will help us deal with this. So we should not rule that out and say that, you know, anything's cast in stone. Well, we can't do that or we can't do that. We just don't know. And so what we've got to do is make the decisions, the best decisions we can based on what we know now. And as those facts change, we can adjust. We've got to be flexible to adjust, and that's what we'll do. And we hope it's adjusting for more openness and doing the things we want to do.